So, and in our last stream, which is our last bunch of videos, we did the first dungeon, we did a lot of side quests, and we're about to find the main plot.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Yeah, we can just go right to it because we've already been here once. We already stole everybody's stuff.
Yo, peeps.
Gotta talk to peeps. Gotta say the secret password to them. Anytime somebody types like a lot of exclamation points in like text boxes in games, I just always imagine like they don't look shocked. They just audibly go, huh? Huh? All right, time to play an extremely slow game.
Oh yeah, like they make this one easy mode just so you can't miss it.
Yeah.
I'll let you have room 3. I'm sure you'll like it. There's a beautiful old locker. I suggest you take a look at it.
Yoink.
How beautiful can a locker be?
It's real nice inside. W4K8. Oh yeah.
Feel it. Feel it, love it, spin it, move it.
Pop it. I always like that the instant you go into this little closet, she's just like, oh, I guess I do this.
Huh? Whoop. How did you know, Jade? How did you know? Is this a common sort of cabinet installation in the world of Hillis?
Friends, allow me to introduce you to Jade, our new
I don't
agent.
recognize this man at all.
I have no idea who this man is.
This is May, editing and distribution of our newspaper, Iris. Nino, radio operator, transmissions, and tireless poster sticker.
Hey.
They have two social media heads.
They operate all over the universe.
In the
for more than
far-flung future,
13
there's
different
way too
systems.
much social media for
You
one
already
person
know
to handle it
Iris.
all.
It was his idea to offer you the job. He knew you would complete the test successfully.
You'd have to be blind not to see it. The kid's bursting with talent.
Now listen up, Jade. The events are gaining momentum. A Dom's bomb has exploded in the canal. Obviously, the Alpha sections have sealed off the sector. They've embarked everyone there.
To take care of them, right?
No hospital has received any victims, Jade. The governor of Hillis contacted us as soon as she heard the news. She's willing to help us, but her HQ is under surveillance. You could help us to save these people, Jade. Nino, give us a brief on the situation.
Here's what we know. The victims are kidnapped by Alpha Section agents. They are then taken to the Neutrophils factory. Shuttles are then used to take them to the old slaughterhouses. And from there, they are loaded into military cruisers headed for the moon.
Imagine if you didn't do
We
a whole bunch
don't
of
know
side
if they're
quests like we
forced to
did.
suffer.
Yeah.
This game
Agents
just
have been
really
trapped
gets
in
straight
these
to it.
cursed places.
It really
4
does,
days
yeah.
ago, we lost contact with
By the way,
WH
those
and
kind of shady military guys, they're
was
straight
our
up
best
kidnapping
agent.
people and turning them into food.
Double H was supposed to have brought back proof of the Dom's traffic. His last photos are terrifying.
A spirit eater.
We need someone to take over the mission, Jade. You can refuse.
Continue.
His final photo is the most terrifying of all.
Proof.
It's a selfie, Jade.
One,
Oh, no.
you get inside the Neutrophils factory.
I mean, you saw his face, though. Do you really
Take
want to see
pictures
more
the
of
Alpha
it?
sections and their victims.
I do
In
every
constant
time I
contact with
log
me.
into anything,
As
basically.
quickly as she receives them. People must know the truth.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Like who's actually telling the truth in all of this?
Here's an official city pass. We got it thanks to the governor. It will open certain doors.
That can
for
get you into like 3 different
luck.
museums, up to the sky deck.
Well done, Yade.
Nice.
Jade, I burned an M disk for you, if you want it. I put it over there. Everything is explained in detail.
Especially my feelings for you, Jade.
You know, we had a very similar joke the first time we did this, too, except it was about
Yeah.
mixtapes.
But this time it's a lot of songs about friendship.
Yeah. It's my Undertale remix compilation.
There's some stuff from various Muppet movies in there. I really like you, but you know, as a friend.
Yeah, well, I really like the I really like being able to sign up to like multiple different forms of media in this, even though it's really cut and dry. Like this one is the propaganda, and this one's the one that tells the truth. I still like that idea in a game.
Yeah. And it's always good to support your friend's indie zine.
Yeah.
The articles are mostly about how much he enjoys when everybody in the Iris network like brings a dish to pass for a family dinner. Thursdays are his favorite day.
I'm guessing there's a print. Well, no, actually, all their zines are on M discs. So, like in the middle of every single one is always just like the indie song break. It's just whatever local band they got this time around. I feel like this is a really big task for our first job.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Your very first job is to blow the whole planet wide open.
Yeah, like, okay, they did already have her prove herself, but like, even as a first job, like, man, maybe start me off a little, maybe just have me do some reporting around the city. You know, write some small articles, just like, 2 paragraph asides, like at the bottom right corner.
Yeah, just uncover some alpha sections on like city patrol duty harassing folks.
Yeah.
Let's start manageable.
All right, let's take a look at their zine here.
Ooh, that's a catchy title.
The Alpha sections have deceived us. Since the beginning of the war, they have been controlled by the DOMs and profit from the general chaos to kidnap innocent people. Thanks to Double H, we now know where the victims are taken to on Hillis. 1. The neutral.
Oh man, it's in color and everything.
Yeah.
2.
Their zine's pretty
the
great.
old slaughterhouse in the shuttles.
Well, this is like their big like debut issue, so there's more resources put into it.
3. The moon in a cargo cruiser. We must put an end to this nightmare. Every proof we can find relating to this conspiracy will bring us.
By the
more
way,
and more
here are the
support from the
3
people.
dungeons in this game. Number 1.
I wonder how they managed to get a picture of the moon dungeon, like right next to it, essentially.
A general uprising will allow us to overthrow the Alpha sections and save thousands of innocent lives. If the revolt spreads, we may be able to end this war. But we need photographic evidence to find out exactly what's going on at the factory. Photos of the victims. Photos of the Alpha
Is the
sections
first issue of
without
their Xena
helmets
help
on to
wanted
know who
ad?
they really are.
If any of y'all have a camera or whatever, hook us
That's
up.
where you come in, Jade. You take over Double H's mission. Here's his last report.
So, like most of the characters in this game, Double H is also really good.
1923. I am in the Forbidden Zone. 1930. I can see the shuttles coming and going from the upper platform. 2003. I have succeeded in penetrating into the factory. 2050. I'm exhausted. I must have swam almost 2 miles.
Well, he seems like he might not be the brightest because he just swam all the way there.
Yeah, but he swam 2 miles in an hour. That's really good.
That's really fast.
That's
2110.
incredible.
I'm inside. That's it. I can see the black cases. A noise. Hey, what the?
Apparently, they've trained a Reaper. The presence of this animal along with the Sigma rays are the proof of the presence of a Spirit Eater. These are his last shots. We've had nothing else for the last 4 days. Radio silence. Double H was our best reporter. He's done a lot for us. Thanks to him, the Iris Network was able to get in contact with the governor of Hillis. The governor is radically opposed to the Alpha sections and their methods, but she must not be found out. She's willing to help us if, on our side, we let the truth be known, and if more and more Hillians trust the Iris Network. If you
So
find a
download
door
our
like
app,
this
do a
one,
lot of
photograph
stunts around the
and
city
send
to raise
pictures
your
to the
social
governor.
media profile.
Her team of experts will try to find the code. We're counting on you, Jade. Be careful. Han.
Love you too, Han.
It sounds like the governor just is the city councilwoman from Watch Dogs 2, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's basically the same character.
Yeah. Both Ubisoft games.
There you go.
Jade, you'll have to pick a code name to sign your articles with.
Shawnee.
Whoop.
Jade, how do you spell that?
Just do whatever feels good. I'll roll with it.
We'll just guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, sugar. And one day, you just might come out of your shell.
You know, everyone at the indie zine Fight the Man place seems cool, but Peepers is a little weird. I'm gonna stay away from him, maybe.
Hey, buddy. I just found out some really worrying things about the state of the world. You want to go check it out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like sad to see him be so happy now when we know the truth of the world. And I don't know if Paige could handle it. Look at him. He was just thrown down a few with the cow man and the shark man, but not that shark man. He's a jerk.
Hey, I know that the one guy that you lent your wrench to a while back went missing. You don't want to eat anything like ever now, just in case.
Oh boy. Again, that guy with his big fucking arms.
Do you want to explore some places we can go now?
Yeah, I forget. Was the key I got the triangle key?
We need a special key.
Okay, no, we don't actually have that. I was thinking of something like Paige, please. Yeah, because now we have that pass. We can go further into the market here that we were not allowed in earlier.
Yeah.
Also, we're just loaded right now, so you might as well just buy like everything that's here. Don't say it out loud.
Is it worth a discount?
It doesn't seem like it.
Maybe? No? Okay.
She's still got to make money.
Account identification.
I love
okay.
freedom of information so much that I'm just going to sell this valuable thing to whoever has the cash. I don't know if that really follows logically.
Grab a pearl from her. We could just walk right by these guys now. They just know we have a pass on us.
They can smell it on you.
Yeah. Oh, it's Chico. Man, everyone knows his password, apparently.
Time to spread the word to all these people who know it. Hey, Governor.
All right, so this is where Mingzu's is, which is where you can buy a ton of stuff that makes it a lot easier to find the collectibles. It's also where you can go get the zine. Because specifically, I have a hunch that this man here with the box, who just walks between the bar and this place and delivers boxes, is just delivering more copies of their zine. That's my theory.
He's definitely a secret member of the Iris Network, for sure.
Oh yeah, this is a new fish, I believe, too.
Wait. Okay.
Oh no!
Fine.
I forgot!
Thank you so much for all the important
it's
Fine.
Damn it! It's too bad you can't, like, overwrite the photos with new ones.
We're almost finished, though.
Yeah. Whoa, your shirt! I can't talk to him, though.
That is a separate man.
His skin is very frequently clipping through his shirt. He's, boy. I already got a picture of the walrus people, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing that they are organic matter. I'm glad we have confirmed this.
Phew.
Account identification. Okay.
This song is so chill.
The music in here is great.
This is good writing music.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, he'll let you in the back, and
You know that Jade just wanted to shuffle up alongside that thing.
yeah. And then we'll subscribe to the thing too. Please like and subscribe.
Perfect. You're signed up. Now you'll receive the live news flashes.
Mingzu, your voice does not really match up with the whole aesthetic here.
So, that actually reminds me that there's one other NPC in this game that his voice doesn't really match correctly, and also his voice actor changes. And that's Francis, the air hockey shark.
Oh.
Like when you talk to him when we did the air hockey game with him earlier, he's just more like, oh, what the, and later on you can get emails from him where he lets you know that he has more pearls up for grabs, and his voice there, which we'll hear much later, is, hey Jade, I got a pearl up for grabs.
It's a much better voice.
I believe he also uses a winky face in his email.
Issue 512? Is that like
moly.
issue 12 of Series 5 or like the 512?
God, I don't know.
How long have they been at this?
Yeah. Okay, so we got the back order of issues, which we'll take a look at in a second. But yeah, he has just a ton of stuff for sale here, and we have enough money, I think, to get pretty much all of it.
Nice.
Health increase for our hovercraft.
Yeah. That'll help increase the durability of your speedcraft motor.
Good work.
This is a animal detector. So if you're looking for more photos.
Most people just use their nose, really.
Yeah. That's all you need, that little antenna. You can find any animal. Grab a pearl. Also a pearl detector.
Bravo, Yid.
And then, yeah, we just have enough for the super attack enhancement.
It seems like your employer could have just come to Mingzu's, bought the animal detector, and saved a lot of cash.
Yeah,
Hill is under fire from the Dom's meteors. The Alpha sections are overwhelmed by the events. Read issue number 512 from Iris.
They're broadcasting their back issues?
People are...
That's not a good sign.
People are trying to jump into the latest issue and they don't know what's happening, so... they got a real issue with not getting new readers.
Iris 511, a new wave of kidnappings in the pedestrian district. Reporter Double H. The Doms have once again struck hard at the Hillian population.
We're the South Side Iris like our fathers were before.
850 people in a week.
And this town seems to have like 30 people in it max.
Yeah.
Is derisory at best.
That's a really short issue.
Yeah, he spent the whole time writing that while swimming, okay? Double H is busy.
Okay, yeah.
Iris 512. Hill is showered with Dom's meteors. Reporter Double H.
Holy shit, there are meteors. Well, bye.
The canals, the Mamago garage, and the lighthouse shelter suffered a violent attack from the Doms yesterday. The protective shields were not able to stop the Doms meteors. The Alpha sections did not arrive on the scene until after the alert. The Alpha sections are incapable of assuring the protection of Hillis.
I like that they're recapping what happened immediately at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Because it sort of establishes that while you were side questing is when Double H went missing. Like, this is here and now.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's everything here for now, but there is like one or two other areas we can go into at the moment. Partially thanks because I grabbed that ticket from that sad goat man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, this is also the railing I've shown off before where you can use it to clip through the ground and just fall into a void of nothingness.
Is that still not fixed?
It is still there.
All right.
They did no bug fixing, I think, in this game. Like, pretty much any issues you saw beforehand are still here, including all of the different ways all the different methods you can use to go out of bounds in this game, which there are plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the one game where... I mean, it was also just because I played it so much, you know, but this is the one game where, by my own, with no help, I was able to find a couple different ways to get out of bounds.
Protected district is what they call it. They let everything go to the dogs.
In any case, there's a passage. We can sneak through.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a couple cool little areas hidden around here. Also, what's in... Whoop! Okay, yeah, we'll talk to him. I actually wanted to kick the locker. Also, the like little area where you can't kick it's like kind of finicky with this locker specifically. Whoop! Just a POD.
So yeah, it's a short game. You've seen all of the real dungeons, but there's a fair bit to do. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Got these little hidden dungeon-ish things.
These nightmare... well, I mean, here, if we take a look at these things... there's low biological activity inside of them, so... you know, and they're just getting dumped into fire. So that's neat. And it's just behind a locker. Behind a door anybody can go in.
Yeah, but who would want to? Who would want to?
Yeah, who would want to? But I'm just saying, they're not keeping their secrets very secret. I think these areas are... Whoa, camera. I like these areas a lot, though, just because, like, even though this game's, like, really charming and goofy, they do have a couple areas where the atmosphere feels a lot more serious and, like, a little more sinister. I always like that, like, change in tone, like, when you're not expecting it.
But there's a pearl, Jade.
Oh.
A pearl.
Well, some kind of biological thing is getting dumped into fire while they're in barrels. But also, I can get this pearl and take it to some really cool Rasta rhinos, and they'll give me, like, a jetpack or something, so... I'm good.
It's all about managing your tone, you know? Gotta mix up the texture.
Yeah. Let's see, it's actually...
yeah, which way do you want to go? Because one way is just, like, a loop.
Right, I can't remember which one's the loop. It's actually been a while. I think this...
You haven't been on one that actually has stuff on the conveyor belt, so I think dropping here is the right way.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, no, nope. I'm wrong. Ignore me.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, at least it's like an incredibly short loop.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I haven't really been able to had to use the crouching and rolling much yet, but they're going to be like really key mechanics later on because that's basically how you do the stealth in this game for the most part.
Yeah.
Just crouching and rolling, finding safe spots. It'll be a little bit longer before we really get to any of the stealth in the game, but the stealth is far more... I wouldn't say like real stealth. It's more, you know, navigation puzzles. When do the guys turn around so I can go? Where's the hiding spot?
Yeah, yeah. It's like high-level hide and seek.
Competitive hide and seek. I mean, if they wanted to remarket this first game, all they have to do is that it's an esport. Just because I mean, like, you know, there is the air hockey thing in it. Hockey is a sport. Air hockey's kind of like that. It's got the same word in it. It's competitive in some way, and that's all you need to say something's an esport these days.
I mean, this is basically a MOBA. You move over boxes acrobatically, right? That's what it stands for.
Yeah. That's exactly what MOBAs are all about. And it's why... Oh, man.
There was some kind of weird traffic going on with some cases and a pearl.
which I stole. So anyway.
Well, that's concerning. Anyways, want to go back to the bar?
Yes, Dial the Dude, Beyond Good and Esports. That is what we need to really make the sequel take off.
Mm-hmm. See, I think that's all we can get into in the city at the moment. There are some other doors as well, but they need other keys to get in. There is one door over here, actually, we can go in, but I believe this is actually the exit for another route you get in from elsewhere.
Oh, the Alpha Section's Undquarters.
You know, the Undquarters. There is a new animal we can get here, though, but I wonder if we can...
Will you look at that? Can't even go where we want to. Thanks for nothing, Alpha Sections.
Paige looks really fed up right now. Okay, he's getting a little more back to normal. Hi.
Paige really wants to sequence break this game so bad.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You can't even tell the animal's there. There's a spider in the corner, a little spider.
Oh, it's cute.
Again, I'm still trying to
squish it. Don't squish the spider.
I'm so used to the GameCube controls here.
That's our payday, man.
Come on, Paige. Wait for me. Oh, no. Well, now it just looks like he's scratching a little, maybe.
Great, I can start a backup.
Backup of my Paige photos.
Okay, your roll of film is finished. Good. I'll transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
So yeah, that's all we can get right now. There's a bunch of other stuff. There's no way to get across these lasers. Also, here's a better look at the weird spider thing.
Yeah.
It's creepy looking.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I
don't like it. It's just
It's too hairy.
It's pretty hairy.
It's way too hairy for me.
All wood box plus aluminum. I like that they actually took the time to just have the camera list details for objects you don't even care about.
Now, I know we've been on a quest to try to manipulate this science woman into dating our uncle. But maybe the reason our perfect, peerless pig uncle isn't seeing anyone is because he doesn't want to? Like, have we asked him?
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm going to guess he's probably just too busy for love.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's been burned and he doesn't want to get into the game. Maybe he's just not... He doesn't have room for it in his life right now.
Yeah. He's waiting for when he feels he's ready, and he's not there yet. He doesn't know when the time's going to come, but one day it will. And if it doesn't, he's fine with that too, because he's happy with his life already. And that's where you should be. For you look for a scientist girlfriend who likes pigs.
Mm-hmm. If you ask Paige, he'd tell you he already has so many women in his life, and he'd list off half the orphans.
Aw.
He's that kind of guy.
Aw.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we head on to the next dungeon, actually, there's some other stuff hidden out in the world here, like this place over here.
Yeah, or just slam into that fish.
Yeah.
Fuck that fish up.